Welcome to Channel 7 Blast Zone News with your weatherman, Chase D. Storms, your sports anchor, Jack Tutt, your traffic man, Carl Crash, your reporter in the field, Hugh R. Walken, and your anchor, Al B. Hurd.
Pizza. Chase, it's my pizza. I am Al B. Hurd with your Channel 7 Blast Zone News. Today's top story is about stolen identity. Have you had your identity stolen? I haven't. Let's go to our reporter, Hugh R. Walken, to see if there's any stolen identity updates. Hugh?
Thanks, Al. I'm here with an identity theft expert. He's been in a Monopoly jail for 11 years. Sir, what's your name?
Vicky Wright. I mean Vicky Wright.
What? Sir, Vicky's a girl's name.
How dare you?
No, I know Vicky. She's a girl. Where did he go? I guess that's why he's an identity theft expert. You just saw it come in right here, folks. Identity theft. Back to you, Al.
Excuse me. Good reporting, Hugh. Now let's check our weather with our weatherman, Chase D. Storms. Chase?
Where'd you guys put my cake?
It's up there on that table, buddy.
Where?
On the table.
Oh, thank. What? Weather's the same.
Good job, Chase. Let's go ahead and take a commercial break while I look for my pen. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks. Welcome to Bingo Bob's Bargain Basement, where you can buy anything for your religious needs.
Bingo Bob! Hey, where you at, man? We got a show to do. Are you under the hat? I know you're so short. Hey. How's this? Hey, welcome, folks! We're here at Bingo Bob's Bargain Basement. We're going to tell you some wonderful stuff today.
Ho.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, who are you?
I'm Bingo Bob.
No, you're not Bingo Bob. You're trying to steal his identity, I assume.
No, sir. I am 100% Bingo Bob.
No, sir, you are not. You are 100% taller than Bingo Bob.
Who are you?
I am Bingo Bob's assistant.
You know what? I'm Bingo Bob's bodyguard.
Oh, I can believe that. He needs somebody pretty big.
But you know what? He's not here. I think he's sick, but we can still sell some stuff, man.
That's a good
What do you
idea.
think about that?
Oh, I'm totally.
All right, man. What's it? We got horse toothbrush we can sell you. We got this for one easy payment of $9.95. We got some hand sanitizer here for two payments of, what do you think, $2.50? $2.50
Yeah,
sounds good.
$2.50's good.
How
Yeah.
about some faith? Everybody want some faith? Faith right here. You can have the faith for three payments of $25.99.
That's a little too cheap, but all right.
How about
They're getting a deal.
$35.99?
Okay.
$35.99?
$35.99.
All these things can be yours if you call 1-800-CALL-BOB. That's 1-800-225-5262. Thank you. Good night.
And we're back. During the commercial break, I drew this smiley face. And I just found my pen. Let's go to our sports reporter, Jacked Up, for some sports. Jack?
And now, the news in sports. Trevor Bayne won the Daytona 500 at the age of 20, making him by far the youngest person to do so. The NBA All-Star Game also took place. Kobe Bryant was the MVP. But now, for something people really care about, the Chess World Championships took place this last weekend. And I, yours truly, Jack T. Top, was good enough and lucky enough to be there firsthand. But before I go there, now I know there's something different about me this week that you might notice, huh? That's right, I got me a new shirt. It's pretty, isn't it? All right. There is another minor thing. I got a little bit of a boo-boo at the chess championship. But you know those fans out there can be crazy. You don't know what's going to happen. I'm just glad I escaped as good as I did. But let me tell you, everything's fine. The great folks at Good Samaritan, they patched me up right, sent me on my way. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. But, you know, I've had enough. I can't take this. We got to go. Roll the footage before I get excited, Al. Jack Top here, and I'm coming to you live from the World Chess Championships. Now, I am so excited. I am here with our reigning champion, Natalia Kasparov. You have been the champion of Russia for 27 years. You have been undefeated. I want to know a little bit about you. Tell me. So when did you start with chess, and how have you been through this whole journey?
Well, you know, Jack, I grew up in the hills of Moscow and just a little girl growing up playing chess every day with my family every day. I started out being the family champion, and then I was like our town champion, and then like the big city champion, and then the country champion. And before I knew it, I was just winning all over the place. And, you know, I just look at the board and I just know where to move the pieces. I don't understand it.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Our grand champion, I don't know how anybody's going to beat her, but we're here. We got the tournament. There's literally hundreds of people lined up to try to take her on, to try to win this. Let's cut here. I'm going to go back to the final two, and let's see what happens. Oh, my goodness. I am so excited I can't even contain myself. We are down to our final two contestants. Who we have left is Natalia Kasparov, the Russian champion, our grandmaster. We also have Thomas Tissot, the Norwegian champion. They've been at it for hours on this board. It looks like they're coming down to the end. Let's see what's going to happen. Checkmate? Did he just say checkmate? Let's see. Oh my goodness! That is checkmate! Knight to c4! Knight to c4! Oh my goodness! Knight to c4! We have a new champion! Checkmate! Oh my goodness! Wowee! Let me tell you, there's just nothing in this world more exciting than a chess championship. I mean, my goodness, that just made my day. But now some of you out there might not know too much about chess, so I'm going to educate you just a minute. There's a lot of pieces on a chessboard. You have kings, like Burger King. There's also queens, kind of like Dairy Queen. That's similar. You even have castles, much like Al's favorite, White Castle. And finally, my personal favorite, the knight. Now, once again, this brings up a bit of sadness. For you see, if I hadn't developed a fear of horses after riding the kids' pony ride at the circus, I could have been a knight. I could have been in that game. That's all right. This is just too much to take. Back to you, Al.
Great reporting, Jack, and I hope you feel better. Let's go now to our reporter in the field, Hugh R. Walken, to see if there are any more updates on our top story, stolen identity. Hugh.
Thanks, Al. I'm here at the Pepsi machine. And Mr. Pepsi machine was telling me that sometimes people think he's a Coke machine. Isn't that right, Mr. Pepsi? He said, yeah. Mr. Pepsi machine, how does that make you feel when you have your identity stolen or, you don't know who you are? Me too. Mr. Pepsi machine, as long as you know who you are, that's all that matters because no one can take away your own identity. Cheer up, Mr. Pepsi machine.
Great reporting, Hugh. Let's go to our traffic guy, Carl Crash, to see what the traffic looks like. Carl?
Hey, Al, thanks. This is Carl Crash out here in the helicopter, and with your Channel 7 traffic report, there's really not a whole lot going on today. Not much traffic out there at all. Here, we're going to cut to a live video. See, there's not really a whole lot going on, just that one car. But, wow. That car really looks like my car, Al. That's a Volkswagen, and it's got some pretty unique paint on it. Hey, can we zoom in on that? Ow, that's my car! I have no idea who is in my car right now. I don't know if they're trying to steal my car. I don't know what to do. Helicopter pilot guy.
Good reporting, Carl, and I hope you catch that guy. Before we head off tonight, we're going to go to our reporter in the field, Hugh R. Walken, for one more segment. Hugh?
Thanks, Al. In the beginning of the Bible, it talks about how man was created in God's image. But Satan tricked Adam and Eve into sinning. So now, Satan thought that he could trick us into believing things that he would tell us and giving us false identities like labeling us as losers and failures and people who have no friends. But God has given us new identities, and we need to remember today who we are in Christ. People who are not failures, who are successes, and who have friends in God. So today, make sure that you remember that you have an identity in Christ. Back to you, Al.
Hugh, that was a great report you just did. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for watching Channel 7 Blast Zone News O'Clock 9 at 10. Thank you.